mental health.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I've just opened up the page, and it is on this page about the Native American tribes. This is one of the podcasts I done earlier. Earlier as in meaning not today, but earlier on another podcast. And we did talk about that quite a lot. What is this one? And someone told me, Dr. Rife is an amazing man. He is an amazing man. A 1,000,000-volt X-ray machine, electronic test equipment, frequency instruments, glass blowing equipment, microscopes. Bloody hell. His equipment was quite a lot. Pretty cool guy. I don't know much about him. All I know is that, well, look, BX cancer virus. Dr. Rife is said to have isolated a microbe that he named the BX cancer virus in 1931. He named it that because it was so small it could pass through the finest filter available then. Today it would not be called a virus based on the current standards. He was able to use this virus to produce cancer. Whoa. My name's making cancer for how I do not know, but I'm not going to carry on getting deeper to this kind of show because this is a different way, a different frequency flow. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to carry on. No. But all I know is that the people that know of that equipment that he made may or may not have been used for the best ways. But then again, that's not a conversation to be having here, dude. This conversation is more going to be about mental health. Why mental health, you may be thinking? Well, because every single person to someone else has mental health. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is I could say that I have voices in my head talking to me. Someone else, that would be mental health. Then again, I ask you, have you had loads of dreams? Yes, well, you've had visions in your head, so that means you have mental health. So it's kind of a grey area to many people, mental health, because it can mean good things and bad things, I suppose. If you've got a mental health that's good, it's good. If you've got a mental health that's bad, it's bad. But then again, it's not bad to the person that thinks it's bad. No, not thinks it's bad. It's happening to. It's not bad to them. So, yes, the crazy thinkers is part of the mental health because we have all had some kind of mental health experiences, good and bad. And if you haven't, well, then you're just kidding yourself, really. Actually, no, I had not had no bad mental health whatsoever. I've had just the best amazing life possible. Yeah, maybe you have. That's maybe because you've been living in a bubble for so long. And one day, that bubble may pop. And when it does, your mental health may be even worse than what you imagine. Let's just have a look on some of these sites. Let's go on to the main one, Mental Health Foundation. Obviously, they're raising a lot of money. Making a lot of money. Now we could dig deeper. Coronavirus, the mental health experiences during the pandemic. Yeah, this is going to cause a lot of mental health, this bloody COVID. This is pathetic. That is pathetic. This is pathetic. That is pathetic. That's all they always say. Because they don't really understand what mental health is. But that's okay. Donate. They just want you to get involved in making loads of money so they think that they can be solved. But really deep down they know the answer to all the things that they're saying. But then if it all went away, then, well... But this is not really what I want the mental health thing to be seen. I wanted to, mental health. What does the meaning of mental health mean? Mental health is the level of psychology. I can't even read sometimes. I say I can't. I can, but I've got to take my time. Psychological well-being, or an absence of mental illness. It is the state of someone who is functioning at a satisfactory level of emotional and behavioural adjustment. From the perspective of positive psychology or of holism, mental health may include an individual's ability to enjoy life and to create a balance between life activities and activities and effects to achieve psychology resilience. According to the World Health Organization, mental health includes objective well-being, perceived self-efficiency, autonomy, competence, intergenerational dependence, and self-actualization of one's intellectual and emotional potential, among others. The WHO are they? Future states that the well-being of an individual is encompassed in the realization of their ability, coping with normal stresses of life, productive work, and contribution to the community. Cultural differences, objectives, and professional theory all affect how one defines mental health. Yeah, that is true, man. One person's mental health is different to another. Just because you're in this little bubble, it doesn't mean that you're not the same lover of the same thing, which is Mother Nature. And where we begin, we don't know. We just want to sing. Ding, 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 ding. But it's all about the vibrations coming through. Mental health. It's a label too. We are all just individual souls. And we create our own tune. Because that is how it goes. But can you imagine back in the day when they didn't have technology and information at the tip of their fingers? How many people were killed, sectioned, practiced on, tortured, tormented? Because of their mental health. And it's kind of mad because the people that go into the places that other people are sectioned, they're meeting other like-minded people. So then they're just opening up their minds to be like, yep, do you know what? There is other people who think the same. I'm not just the only one. But then going to these places where they're funded by, I don't know, certain types of people that have not got the people's best of interest, because if you are in tune with your mental state and your mental mind, then you are a very powerful being, which is not good. Which is not good for people that live in fear. Because if you are fear and you are showing it, then people feed off it and love it even more. So when you are scared and when you are feared, then guess what? Just picture a deer running through the woods, getting chased by a tiger, getting away and being free for another day. Because that is pretty much what we are. Fear is bred into us by people saying no, 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 instead of us learning how to do it ourselves. Yes, that's true, bro. And all I want to say is that this is part of the mental health show. And I've met quite a lot of people to the many people that are there, part of this outside world of the thinking, they would be classed as mental health issues that need to be sectioned and needs to be put in a cage because they're dangerous to the other people. Because if they get out and start talking about the things that are in their mind, people are start to go crazy. And if you go crazy, then you ain't coming back. Because once you've had craziness inside you, you're always going to be crazy no matter what. So, anyone that has crazy thoughts, anyone that... Close the weasel. Well, that's so stupid. Anyone that's had crazy thoughts and stuff, personally, shout out to yous. Definitely shout out to yous. I don't know if there would be classed as crazy thoughts to people that actually understand it. They'd just be normal thoughts. It's like when people say, yeah, that is so mad. It's not mad, is it really, if you know? But I've had it before where I spoke to people and they're looking at me like, you are literally off your head. Then I've had it times after where actually they've agreed to what I'm saying. They understand what I'm saying. I suppose you can tell the difference when you have a conversation with someone and it turns into a debate and then it gets into an argument. And then you realise that, yeah, they ain't in tune with what you're in tune with. Doesn't mean you're always wrong. Doesn't mean they're always wrong. It doesn't mean they're always right. Doesn't mean you're always right. It just means that two completely different opinions on the same matter. Which at the end of the day, matter doesn't matter if you don't even know what matter is. But then if you do know what matter is, then maybe it might matter a little bit more. Rag it, ragged's what I see. Rag it on the back of a car, yes, in blue as well, yeah. But what I find is that anything you say will be used for and against you, no matter what. And the easiest way to leave the evidence is online. But hey ho, that is the way the edible cookie goes. Every edible cookie is a cookie that is edible to eat. They just use edible for more of a psychedelic treat. And if you don't know what psychedelic means, it means cleansing of the mind. Not all of these chemicals that go in though actually are good and fine. Some of these that they give you have other side effects. Well, pretty much most of them. And they're not even that complex. So I just want to say all the people that have actually had mental health or are mental health classed or anything else like that, I want you to I'm just watching a man put 2 dogs into the car. Two quite big dogs just jumping into the motor. Oh, that's so good. They just literally jump into the motor. And now they're in the back of the motor, ready to be taken on. And yeah, we do have, well look on here now, you got OCD, ADHD, bipolar, mental disorder, depression, anxiety, PTSD, addiction. Wow, there's quite a lot. I like that picture, no, that's pretty cool. That is so cool to be, in fact, that I'm actually going to save that picture. ADHD, ADHD, we don't know what that is really, but we know it's okay. Because if you look at all of these things, they're just labels that are there in your mind. Deep down, it is all the same bullshit. It's just you not actually being fine. Because when you actually are fine with your inner self, then you can actually be free. And all of these labels that you see right now, well, that is just what you see. So yeah, that is a long list of what people have labelled as mental health. Nightmare disorder. Is it a nightmare though? Or is it just a sign that you've classed as a nightmare so you think that it's not fine? Probably that one. I don't know if that's true. But actually I don't really care because, well, it's all up to you. And the reason why I'm talking about mental health disorder, or so people call it, is because I was having some dinner or lunch with my partner and we was talking and I was thinking, I'd really like her to meet my friend who I've known for many years. And then next thing you know, ring ring, phone rang. And who was it? That friend. So we spoke about the rainbow and how people there would be classed as they had mental disorders because they wasn't part of the outer bubble, and how I resonated with a few of them, so I must be classed as mental health disorder, which is a load of BS. But and then she said that her family member has been sectioned into one, or maybe he handed himself in, or maybe not, I don't know. But basically, them being there, they've realised that there is some cool people there, which just basically opens their mind even more to say that it is okay to be who they are. They don't even need to worry about it really. And then I spoke to them, and to be fair, hopefully they'll listen to this and they'll be like, yeah man, can't wait to actually see what he's talking about. Check out the Rainbow Family, because the Rainbow Family are here to stay. They ain't going nowhere anytime soon, okay? But they're gonna travel and travel and travel and travel and travel a little bit more, because they don't like being in the same space. That is for sure. Because if you're stuck in the same place for too long, your brain starts going mad, and then people think that it's going wrong. But it ain't going wrong, it's just telling you a sign, but you just need to open up your mind. And then you never know, deep down you could be fine, but it's okay, just rewind back to the time when you were sad, back to the time when you used to always go and get mad, back to the time which is just an illusion. Your soul kind of fucked up, but hey, it's your own conclusion, because time is what we've been told. Time will never get old. Time is there to just make your world somatic. But if you forgot about time, then you wouldn't be as dramatic. Yeah, I do speak, and I don't speak very sophisticated. I like to keep it simple. Like pie and mash plated. And yes, I am not the most clearest person to speak so posh. But then again, if I really wanted to, well, oh gosh. Where will I start? Where will I be? I can be anything I like. If you want to take me to your family, I can pretend to be, well, whatever you want, alright. But then again, I'd just be lying, I'd just be acting and not being me. And sometimes that's what people want. So then they can hopefully eventually get out to be free. So yes, I can go there and say, oh, hello there, good afternoon, sir. Oh, it's been a marvellous day, thank you very much. It's been beautiful. Oh yes, I've trained at all of these universities. What did you study? Well, I actually studied engineering, but then the engineering flopped, drop. And then I went into other things, you know. Now I'm a speaker for a massive online company, and I just speak all day. I like to just kind of rhyme, if that is okay. So I'm just going to say one now, just straight off my head. This is all freestyle. Maybe I should write it down instead, but I don't. And I won't, if I don't want to. But I'm going to try it anyway. What? So, someone starts it off in my mind with Twinkle, Twinkle, Biggity Boo. This Mental Health Act order is pretty poo. These people running this kind of show deep down don't have a clue, because they think that these people don't know what to do. But deep down, these people, they need some guiding. Not being put in a box, given a hiding. With all of the drink and the drugs that they take. That's not the true, really, way to meet your soulmate. So just do yourself a favour before you have to act. Or even better, just get in contact and, well, hopefully we can lighten you with a little bit more new facts. And facts are still fictions, and it still is not true, but it is still more purer than the things that you have been told to do. So don't judge a book by the cover, as what people say. That is a true kind of metaphor in some kind of metaphor way. Be free with yourself and love your own, because your soul is truly there to be waiting to be shown. Poetry, rhyming is what I like to do. I just do this on the free spot thing, like you. And then again, all I know is that together, if we join up, we can be true. Lead the best people around. Yes, me and you. And I mean you by you, whoever's listening. We are all one. So we can be like a bright star just glistening. In the dark, that ain't even dark, because we can still see. And without dark, there'd be no light, and without light, there'd be no dark. If that makes sense. If not, you'll have to see. So I'm just inviting all of these people that are here listening now to just get involved with what the Crazy Thinkers are about. And if you don't know, then just ask, and one of us will just tell. It doesn't matter if you are a boy or a girl, or even an animal. If you can communicate, it doesn't really matter. We're all just a mate. We're here to be happy, we're here to be free. That's as free as we can truly be, because we ain't free until we're gone and we're passed on. But then again, that's just a theory of many. It might be wrong. But I'm going to go now, because I've been chatting for a while. And now I need to move on to a different kind of dial. Thinking of things to write, to be stored in a file. And I have actually been chatting for quite a while. So I just want to say to all the people that have had mental health, or are mentally health, or has mental health issues, or is just anything to do with their mind, that you are a great, great, great person, and deep down that is fine. Be yourself. Speak how you want to be spoken. Just remember that these people that are listening, they're just thinking of a token to be put into a jar to be safe for another day. But actually, truly, personally, just say what the fuck you want to say. Because it doesn't matter if other people think that, yeah, you are crazy, because you are part of the crazy thinking crew. And hopefully you'll be sitting with us. Just maybe. So now I'm going to go, like I said it before, and I can carry on talking, but I know for sure that there's times to be done of different ways. So I'm just going to say, have a nice day. Be free, be free, be free as can be. And just remember that we are always here, always planting different trees of different roots that are going in under the ground to then be dug up, to be found. So, like I say, shout out to you all with all these crazy thoughts. And maybe one day we can create the crazy thinking school of thoughts to then be shown to others to be taught. And maybe even better, they can buy the clothes that we've made to fund the shit that we need to be bought, to go up to the next level, to the higher being self. All I know is that I'm talking and rambling on now, but it's good for my health. So people get involved if you actually think that it's good. And I'm just like, big shout out to the crazy thinking hood. Love you all. It's been a pleasure. My name is Neo. Any old, but not like the what you think. But then actually, if you want to know, then just ask, and then you'll see when you see me. But blink. Keep it simple. Keep it real. And just remember, you can now change the cards that you've been dealt. Go more inside yourself and what you have felt from a long time ago when you've been trapped to not be free, because fuck what other people think. Just be you and I will be me. Love you all. Gonna go now. I've said it before, but love you all. Comment below, get involved so we know how to grow even better with the show. Shout out to the Crazy Thinkers family. Shout out to the Rainbow family. Shout out to the Chakra family. Shout out to the Mental Health family. Shout out to every single person that is listening right now. Love you all. And see you on the other side.